Hi, this is Jessica Javens Talk. Welcome to season 1. I am thrilled to be here today for this episode. This is a podcast that helps you transform your life inside out into a life you truly love. Our guest today, which I was very honored to meet in person for the first time, is going to talk about many different things around his experience in life and where he is now and why he is there at this moment. But something caught my attention, which is basically he said that music has not changed him. And for me, I did feel that music did change me. So I'm going to take his intake on that and see how he got to that conclusion. But first, let's listen a little bit about where he's coming from and a little bit about himself. Welcome, Rhymacide. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Jessica? Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being here.
Tell
us a little bit about you.
A little bit about me. My name is Reckless Rhymacide. I'm a hip hop artist. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. Anything else with that?
We're going to go into it right now. We're going to go into it right now. So explain to me, what do you mean by saying that music did not change you?
So I think that music got me naturally. My family were musicians. Some sung in church. Some played instruments. Some were music producers. And so it was natural that I got the music bug as well. And so I've been writing and making music the majority of my life. And music has truly been my drug. It's like it's been my lifeline.
I think I'm getting you.
Some people had diaries. Me, I wrote raps.
I see.
I expressed myself through raps. Sometimes I was angry. Sometimes I was sad. Sometimes I was happy. But that was the way that I got it out of my system.
That's awesome. I really like that. But I do believe in putting it out. Absolutely. Like most of the people probably, like you said, do a diary or a journal. Mm-hmm. But I think that's very important because it really helps us to process things, to get over it, to grow from it, to see it from a different perspective. So that's awesome.
Right.
Very good. You were also telling us a little bit and sharing with me that the way that you started writing music or the tone of it started to change. Yeah. Why is that and how did it happen?
Well, initially when I was younger, my music was it was rough around the edges. And now I understand now that I'm older, because I was a young boy. We were rambunctious. We did boy things. We wrestled. We played tackle football with no pads. And so when we rapped, it was boy rap. It was rough. We battled other neighborhoods friendly and competitively, so we would like go to another neighborhood and we would battle like the best rappers over there, or when we were like riding a school bus, like we would battle other people on the back of the school bus on the way to school, or like on recess or in gym class. And so some of my lyrics then and the music that I wrote may have seemed rough, but you have to keep in mind that I was a young boy growing up in the inner city. And as I got older, my music started to change because I had different experiences. I was exposed to different people from different backgrounds. Like I can remember like initially it was just like black or white kids in my school and in my classes. And then I remember this little girl, I don't know why I remember her, but she was from Venezuela. And it was like my first experience with like a Hispanic person. She didn't speak any English, but you know, everybody was nice to her. It was just a different thing for us. And then more and more Hispanics started moving in. Then people from like Nigeria and different countries, and then Asians. And so I started having friends that were from different races. And so I think that the blending of the cultures made me understand that we are all connected. We all share the same problems, and we all kind of we all searching for happiness. So I think that that's part of the reason why my music changed, is because of the different experiences that I had in my life.
I love that, because that's a constant thing that we're doing in life, is changing, is growing and progressing. Everybody in a different pace, at a different time, different journey, but we're all going through that. And what I liked is that you said that the tone changed a little bit more towards the happy or positive things.
Hmm.
And tell me why, and what did you think about that you connected to, that you wanted to bring out on the new songs and music that you're producing?
Well, I just stopped dwelling on the negative. It happens. We all go through it. Most of the things we cannot control. And I stopped letting things that I cannot control me. And I started trying to focus on the positive things, like, hey, yeah, this happened, but these good things happened as well. So I'm going to focus on these good things. I'm going to focus on the good times. We all know bad times happen.
I love that, because it's interesting, what we focus on really expands,
Yeah,
right? And what we focus on also generates energy on us, and that energy has then an impact on our body, our physiology.
I
It
think so.
changes, and that's been proven in science. So it is a huge thing that you came to that point, and I'm pretty sure that your fans are going to be thrilled to see that as well. And also, there is more a possibility for a positive change in the world, and I love that you're doing that very heavily in your community, and I was very impressed to hear that, because in a way I do a little bit of that in where I came from in my community, and I resonated with you so much, and you value your community in such a way that you're participating and helping in so many levels. So that positivity is actually spilling over all kinds of different areas of your life.
Right,
Tell me
right.
a little bit about that.
Well, I work with a couple different organizations. These are music-based organizations. One of them is called Musical Family Tree. It's a non-for-profit, and what we do is try to help up-and-coming local musicians make a career out of their art. And so I love to give back. I'm fairly experienced, and I want to share my knowledge, and my it's my service work. It's just kind of my way of giving back to my community.
Yes. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. It feels good to give. It feels good, and I want to pass on some of this knowledge that I've learned. Even though I kind of learned it through trial and error, but if I can help the next generation have it a little bit easier and not gatekeep the information, then it makes me feel good. I think I had a positive impact on the Indianapolis music scene.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And I've been learning a lot about your community in your area, experiencing that, and I was fascinated to see the quantity of artists that there are here,
Yeah.
and how that community is actually like connected, and instead of rivalry, there is actually a sense of compassion and purpose and help and contribution and collaboration, and I've like, wow, this is amazing. Like
Yeah.
I've met many of them, and I'm very impressed.
Yeah, we definitely have. I don't think there's very much competition here. I mean, everybody obviously wants their slice of the pie, but for the most part, people, they work together. It doesn't matter like what genre of music you do, whether you do folk music, singer songwriter, hip hop, gangster rap. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we all musicians, and I think that diversity is what makes it really truly special.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It would be very boring if there is no
And
diversity.
I know tons of different musicians, and I have an appreciation for what they do because I can't do it. Like I can't play the guitar and sing at the same time. It doesn't work like that. So I'm glad that the only instrument that I play is the microphone.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, you told me earlier that you're also a father and you have 3 kids.
Well, I have 3 daughters. I have 3 daughters and 2 boys.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. I have 4 kids, so I connected with you in that sense too. So how is this change on how you're producing your music and the message?
Well, I definitely don't want my daughters 2 of them are teenagers, so let me tell you, I can't control everything. I can't, but I definitely want them to have good role models, and I try to control as much as I can, but I have to remember that, like, when I was a teenager, I was listening to NWA and Too Short, and my mom wasn't very happy about that either, but she didn't understand, so I know that on some things I don't understand, and it's okay. I like to think that what I teach them as a parent is going to always overweigh what they learn, in the streets or from their peers or from entertainment. So
absolutely,
I think if I've done my job, then whatever they consume is just entertainment, and they'll take the good from it and they'll disregard the bad. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
But I'm going to let them be teenagers.
Yeah, I know. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, but they are all teenagers right now, so I understand. But it's going to stick to them, and they will remember everything that you're doing right now, and that positivity that you're saying, and that sense of community, and when you moved from being probably young to a mature man, that transformation, that awareness that you did is probably the most impactful thing in their lives.
I think so. They are definitely wonderful human beings. I mean, they're so polite. One of them had me worried for a while, but now she's a senior in high school, and she's doing wonderful. She's about to go to IU this fall, and so even when you think they ain't paying attention, they are paying attention, and you do the best you can. And so even with the rough patches that I had in my life when I was younger, I share them with them so they will understand where I came from and how hard I had to work to provide them with what they have today.
I love that. You said that you share everything, and you like to not to hide anything, like to to have any mystery around anything. So you're very open with them. And tell me more about that, and how successful is that for them and your relationship with them?
I think that we have a great relationship. I mean, we're definitely not friends. Sometimes I have to remind them, like, I'm not your friend, I'm your daddy. But we can have fun. I understand teenagers do teenager things. I'm not a teenager anymore, but it wasn't very long ago. So I'm understanding. Like, my youngest daughter, she's freshman in high school, so she's going to dances and stuff. And, every ounce of energy in me wants to sneak and hide out in the parking lot and make sure that, but... we have to let them live their lives as well, and hopefully the lessons that we gave them, will stick with them, and they'll use those tools.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about where we can find you online, where we can see your new music.
Oh, yeah.
Please, because I really want to make sure that I'm listening to that and all that happy, like you said. Tell me.
It's definitely fun. If you've ever been clubbing, let's just call it clubbing, because that's, if you've ever been clubbing, like when you were like 21, 22, it's going to take you down memory lane, and hopefully you've had some great experiences. I know I did, and So my latest song is called "Let Me Take You Dancing." It features this young lady called Vetta Ray. It was also produced by my homeboy Who Done It Beats. You can hear it on I Am Beast Radio. You download the Zeno app and check it out. And other than that, I just like to make party music and have fun.
That's awesome. We need positivity, especially these days.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think the world, we have so much negativity in it. We know it exists. We are working on it, but I don't want to focus on it too much every day. Sometimes we all need those times when we can let our hair down and kick our shoes off and just have fun, just jump around and dance like nobody's watching.
Yeah, so. Music and dance has a powerful thing over our bodies and our health, mental health, emotional health. So I talk about that a lot. So I love it. So thank you for that. And the fact that you were going to tell me the website. You have a website?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So I have a website. You can also check out things that I got going on at rhymacide.com. That's RHYMACIDE. Or you can just type the word Rhymacide into Google. And I'm the only one. So everything about me will pop up. You'll see me. I always got a fedora on. So
I love it. I love it. How many colors do you have?
Oh, I have so many. I probably got about 30 of them. I even
got 30.
People give them to me as gifts. They know that I love them. It's think of the comedian, Gabriel Iglesias. Like when he told people that he loved cake. And everybody started giving him cake. They were coming to his comedy shows with cakes. And so that's how people do me. Like when I have performances, people be like, hey, man, I picked this up at the gas station. Or, hey, man, look, man, I know you ain't got no red one. And so people give them to me as gifts. I love them. I'm going to have them forever. And hopefully one day we'll display these things in a museum.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a great collection. Why you got 30? That's
great.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more, like I said. And every time I see one cool, I have to get it. I have to get it. So like I said, I mean, hopefully one of these days, these things will be in like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something like that. They didn't be like, hey, man, Reckless Rhymacide wore these hats. You can see it in this video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be. It will definitely be. So you are watching this show. Make sure you click the like button and follow him on his social media. He's on all platforms. Check out his website and his new song. Sure, you're going to be absolutely in love with it. And make sure you subscribe and follow me as well. This show has been brought by Forever Living, the best aloe vera juice in the world that has transformed my wellness, and produced by the I Am Beast Network. My name is Jessica Javens, and this is Jessica Javens Talk.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Female stage, just touching me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easy to be. The only reason why I can go to